The day I go into labor, my husband's sister locks me in the Leonetti family dungeon.
She presses a beretta to my temple.
The Leonetti family doesn't need your child. You better pray to God she's never born.
And my husband, the second son of the Leonetti crime family, is upstairs in the delivery suite, holding the hand of his dead brother's widow, the woman who might give the Leonettis their male heir. I don't cry. I don't scream. I reach behind me and press the button hidden inside my clothes. In 30 minutes, the king of the entire East Coast Bratva will descend on this building with a fully armed detail at his back. That king is my father, Viktor Volkov. But before he arrives, I'm taken from the dungeon to the Leonetti's private clinic. This isn't a rescue. It's part of their plan. Armed soldati line the corridors.
Just a little longer, Sarah. We're about to meet our baby.
I try to believe him, but then a nurse walks in, and Dante lets go of my hand. He steps back.
The needle pierces my skin, and in that sliver of silence I hear him murmur to the nurse in Italian.
Aggiusta il dosaggio. Deve resistere finché Sofia non parte.
He's telling the nurse to adjust the dosage. She has to last until Sofia gives birth. He checks his watch. Sofia's already at 6 centimeters. We only need to stall for 2 more hours. I want to scream, to claw his face off, but the drug is already flooding my veins. It isn't anesthesia, it's a tocolytic, a contraction suppressant. The violent clenching in my belly is seized and crushed into silence, stopped dead. They are forcing my child not to be born. I'm wheeled back into the basement. This has been the Leonetti family's dungeon, and Dante's sister, Giulia, is waiting for me.
Don't take it personal. Sofia is carrying Marco's posthumous child. You know the Leonetti rule. Il primo sangue, la prima voce. First blood, first voice. The firstborn son's bloodline takes priority over everything. Don Enzo has spoken. Marco's child is the legitimate heir.
She glances at my belly. If your baby comes first, the other capos will use it as ammunition to claim Dante's bloodline has a stronger claim to succession. So Sofia's child has to arrive first. Then yours can come.
The baby's coming, please.
Pats.
The drug's good for another 3 hours. Sofia's already in the delivery room. Sit tight. Once her baby's out, you can push to your heart's content.
She stands and turns to the soldato at the door.
Watch her. If she screams, shut her up.
My phone was confiscated the moment I arrived. They're afraid I'll contact the outside. All I can see is the look in Dante's eyes just before he stepped back. Cold, calculating. He wasn't looking at his wife. He was looking at an inconvenience that needed to be shelved. 3 months ago, his older brother Marco died. Officially, it was a car accident. A Maserati on the Belt Parkway punched through the guardrail. But Marco didn't drink. Anyone in this life knows that.
Sofia's hand.
Il sangue è tutto. Blood is everything. Marco will not have died for nothing. The firstborn heir's bloodline must not be broken.
Then he turned to look at Dante. I understand that look now. He was telling his second son, you are managing this family because your brother is dead? When his child is born, the true heir returns. Know your place. Another contraction crashes through me. The drug is wearing off. I crawl to the iron door and pound. Somebody, the baby's coming. Please, save my child.
Shut up. Miss Giulia says wait.
But the baby...
That's her problem.
My consciousness is fraying at the edges when the door suddenly opens. It is Dr. Luca Ferrara, the Leonetti family's private physician. He sees me, and every drop of color drains from his face. Mrs. Leonetti, what are you doing down here?
Dr. Ferrara crouches and presses his hand to my abdomen. His breath catches like he's been punched.
Dio mio, you're fully dilated. The membranes have ruptured. This needs to...
He tries to lift me, but the moment I move, a hot gush pours from between my legs. Blood. A terrifying amount of blood. Dr. Ferrara shouts toward the open door. I need help. The patient is hemorrhaging, but the corridor is empty. Tonight, for Sofia's delivery, every medical resource has been redirected to the 3rd floor.
I'm carrying you upstairs. Hold on.